winners, welcome back to the Arsenal Bloodline. I'm Elts. Thank you very much for joining me. This is a quick recap on the week's events and some of the things that are very imminent, like the closure of the transfer window and, of course, our humongous game at Anfield on Sunday. Yeah, so just quickly looking at this draw, I'm not going to dissect it in too much detail, and I'm not sure if this is in chronological order, so I'm not sure if it's Bayern Munich at home first. But it says Bayern Munich at home, Inter Milan away, which is interesting. Chance to get some revenge on them for last season. We lost 1-0 there last season to a dubious penalty, let's put it that way. Atletico Madrid, who I always think is fun to play, despite their reputation for being defensively astute, let's put it that way. Club Brugge, Olympiacos, Slavia Prague, Kiryat Almaty, who I believe are a new Champions League team, and Athletic Club, who we played in pre-season. Just looking at that list, I'm not going to dissect this, not going to dissect too much at all, but I'm quite happy with that. I think, aside from the first three teams that I mentioned, and even those out of those three teams, I imagine us beating Inter Milan. I think we weren't great in that game from last season, from what I can remember. And they did, like I said, it was a dubious penalty that separated the teams that day. Bayern Munich, chance for some more revenge there as well, as they knocked us out of the Champions League 2 years ago in the quarterfinals. So that's interesting. It'd be interesting to see how much we've developed since then, as I would certainly feel that our squad has improved since then. So, interesting draw. I guess we'll await the official fixtures and when these games are going to be played. But that's a good draw for us. That's a good draw. Always quietly confident with the squad that we've got that we can at least put a pretty decent run together in the Champions League. So yeah, we're waiting for the fixtures there, but there's some tasty ones there that I'll be looking forward to for sure. So transfer news: Hincapie or Hincapie. I'm not sure quite how you pronounce his name as of yet, but we know that this is a deal that Arsenal are working on. By all accounts, today is the D-Day in that deal. And you know what it is? It feels so good as an Arsenal fan. And as an Arsenal fan, if you're watching this, which I'm sure you will be, you will know what I'm talking about. The way that we've been in the transfer window over recent years, we're not used to seeing Arsenal move so elegantly and smoothly through a transfer window. And it feels good that we've got 95% of our transfer business done. And the good thing about this deal is we're not kind of tense about whether this deal happens or not. Yes, it'd be good to see this guy come in. By all accounts, he's very good, but it's a deal that if it doesn't happen, we keep Kivior. It's cool. Like I'm a big fan of Jacob Kivior. I'm not so sure we should be getting rid of him, and I understand the position of both parties, the club and the player. The club, if the player doesn't want to be there, or he wants more minutes, then okay, sell him. For me, the only issue I have from the club's perspective is the amount of money, because the rumours are 25, 26 euros for Jacob Kivior, and I think that is criminally undervaluing what is a very, very good player. And from the player's point of view, of course, he wants more minutes. I fully get that. But by all accounts, by all reports that are coming out so far, they're all suggesting that today there should be some significant movement. So we'll keep our eye on that. It could well be breaking news that that deal is advancing, and we could probably see Hincapie as an Arsenal player before the window closes. Or obviously it'll be before, but we could well see Hincapie as an Arsenal player over the course of this weekend. We know the window is closing on Monday. There will be a video on Monday that I will be doing regarding the transfer window and the sort of the last few deals that we'll be doing. Of course, at this moment in time, there still hasn't been anything official on any outgoings. For the likes of Reece Nelson, the likes of Jakob Kivior, who we know is on the verge. Zinchenko, absolutely nothing on Zinchenko at all. That has gone quiet. Sambi Lokonga, still nothing concrete on him. So, Kai Havertz. Arsenal did release a statement about Kai last night, and the latest on his injury, because it had been a bit quiet. By all accounts, he's now undergone surgery, which it always felt inevitable to me that was going to happen. I didn't really feel like there was going to be, the option of injections. And I always think as well, if you're having to inject a player, isn't that just prolonging the inevitable, which is more than likely going to be surgery anyway? So you might as well just get the surgery done. So I think it's a good decision that the club have made. It's a shame as well. It's a little bit sad to read, because obviously with surgery, we know there's going to be a prolonged period of time out. I think we kind of knew that was coming anyway, but this was just a confirmation of it. Still no time frame on his recovery time, but with surgery, I'm not a doctor. What do I know? But I would assume that we probably won't see Kai this year, and if we do, we're looking more like Christmas. So that's a big shame. But there's silver linings to it, right? Like, Gabriel Jesus is back on the pitch training with a ball at his feet. It can't be that long before he's returning to the team. And of course, the squad is bolstered by the arrival of Eberechi Eze. And just on Eberechi Eze, obviously there was training pictures this week. Just got the juices flowing even more. Still so surreal that he's there as an Arsenal player. When you have players that you've been looking at for years, it was the same with Deckers. When you got players that you've been looking at for years, and you think, man, I wish you was at Arsenal, or I'd love to see you in the red and white, and then it actually comes to fruition. It's a great thing, and it's still surreal. I was at the Emirates yesterday, and I went along and had a look at the new repainted mural of Eze, and it just brought a smile to my face. Very interesting to see if he will make his debut on Sunday. Massive game at Anfield. Guys, let me know your thoughts. Would you go with Eze to start on his debut on Sunday, or would you take time with it? Maybe go with Martinelli instead. Go with Noni Madueke on the right, Ethan Wanyeri in the middle, or would you, what would you do? Would you start Eze? I've got a funny feeling on Sunday that Arteta's going to do something very left field and start Merino. I've just got this thing that's bugging me, this intuition that's bugging me about Sunday. I hope not, and that's with absolutely nothing but respect for Mikel Merino. I just don't think it's the right game for him to start. But I've just got this feeling like there's been a lot of debate this week. Do you start Wanyeri? Do you start Eze? And just, it'd be typical Mikel Arteta if he does neither, and he actually decides to start Mikel Merino. But we shall see, guys. We shall see indeed. It's a game I can't wait for. I really can't wait for it. I'm not overly confident in terms of us winning, but I have a sense of confidence that we can go there and win, if that makes sense. We still have to remember that Liverpool are champions. They're still the best team in this country. They're at home. The crowd are going to be pumped. They know that we're probably going to be their nearest, most fiercest challengers this season. They are not going to want to lose to us. But guys, let me know your score predictions in the comments below. What do you think is going to happen? Would you start Eze? Would you be more conservative, as I'm predicting Mikel Arteta to be? But yeah, guys, that's it. Just a quick recap of all the events that is swirling around the world of Arsenal at this current moment in time. We're looking forward to Sunday. Watch out for all the content coming around that game. And yeah, I will catch you guys on the other side for sure. For now, I'm Elts for Arsenal Bloodline. Take it easy. Peace.